I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Oh, sorry. I was just watching Knives Out. Here's the movie review for it. Uh, the opening act, I was fighting to stay awake. It was very boring. It kind of reminded me of Columbo. For those who know how that show ran, you'll know how those episodes were. That's what this movie did. Uh, it didn't pick up like I was fighting to stay awake until Chris Evans showed up. Like his character was funny, charismatic, and all that, and actually made you want to watch the movie. The rest of the characters were all kind of boring snooze fests, no matter what side of the political spectrum they were on, because there were both those who were extreme liberals and those who were extreme conservatives in this family. And yeah, Johnson, apparently this is his thing, because I've seen 3 movies of his now. I don't really remember Looper too much because I'm bored during it. But the both Last Jedi and this, their politics are right on their sleeves. They're not trying to sneak. He's not trying to sneak it in. He's not trying to do anything. His politics are boom right in your face. His politics are the main purpose of the story. The murder mystery is second. The politics are the main purpose of the story. The Jedi part of the story, secondary. That's how Johnson's writing these stories. So if you're on his side, you'll probably like this movie. If you're not on his side or in the middle, you'll probably find this movie a little pretentious or annoying. As a murder mystery, not very good, considering it gives, spoiler alert, it gives the damn ending away in the middle of the freaking movie. It tells you who done it. And then it's all about trying to cover it up. And then the what a twist ending wasn't very good. And it was kind of, oh, you can see that coming because, okay, so the only character is actually likable and actually does anything in the movie that actually makes you want to watch it is the killer. And he's not the killer, he's just a killer. Because the killer really is the killer, but still gets away with it and gets all the money because, she was set up. Yeah, it's crap. It's just Ryan Johnson trying to tell people that, the immigrants deserve everything and you need to give up all your belongings to them. And only thing this movie made me think about is that they really need to put some kind of law on this books where elderly people can't leave stuff to their nurses. Like, they can't leave all their inheritance to all their family's inheritance. Because if you put up with years of putting up with an asshole of a person, like a real schmuck, like a piece of human dirt, like I have a couple in my family, and then they leave everything to them, like, I don't expect my aunts to leave me shit. Why? Because I don't bother with them. Because they're not nice people. But people who do put up with them deserve some compensation. It's not, you did it because they're family. No, you did it because they were rich and you knew you're going to get something at the end, so you put up with them. You're nice to them, even though they're a horrible person and they talk down to you and everything you ever wanted to do in life and think you're a miserable piece of shit, even though they're miserable pieces of shit. There's a reason why no one's ever wanted them. Neither the bisexual one or the lesbian. There's a reason why all their relationships break up. It's not the person's fault. It's their fault. And those type of people who would get a nurse, and the nurse is really nice to them, puts up with them, why? Because they're being paid, and then they leave them everything, and they cut their family out. That's what this movie did. The guy left everything to his nurse, and he didn't leave anything to his children. And then they make a joke about it at the end where the nurse just smiles because she sees all the family after they've been kicked out of the house, which is now her house, and she gets it all. They make a joke about it at the end. I would never watch this movie again, not even if it was on TV. Would I buy it at Dollar Tree? Probably not. It would have to be like if I actually had my media library up, like it wasn't stuff in like boxes and that, and I actually had like a room for the library. Maybe I'd get it if it's at Dollar Tree, just as like, hey, I've seen that movie, I want to have it in the library type of thing. Would I legally download it? Maybe. I've never watched the file, but it's just something that's there as an option for them to buy. Like, if I want to say, yeah, the movie freaking sucked. Well, how do you know? Well, here, watch these. Watch this. It's garbage. Here you go. I've done that a few times with friends and acquaintances and that kind of stuff. Like, the movie sucks. Here you go. Here's the proof. Or, how can you like that movie? Because I've seen this as like, I usually use the movie Chips. I've seen Chips. I know what crap movies are. I can like a B movie, a C movie. I can even like D movies, which is why I can put up with Transformers 2 and 3. But then there's crap, and you can't put up with that. It's like, this movie, I'd give like a C minus. I can put up with it, but it's not very good. But, you know, all the critics are saying how great it is, probably just because of the agenda that's attached to it. As I said, it's pulled a Columbo. It gave the damn ending away. It told you who the murderer is of the person you were looking at, and then they pulled a shamalama ding dong twist, and oh no, it was actually the guy really did commit suicide because he was supposed to be trying to. He thought he was going to die, and by the girl's hand, he wanted to make sure the girl would get everything, and his family get nothing, so he killed himself, and then Evans found out, and he originally switched to drugs so that she would kill him because he knew that she was going to get everything, and if you kill somebody, you don't get the inheritance you're supposed to get in the will. Like, let's say I had a grandfather, which I don't. I don't have any grandparents. Never had any. Well, I had a grandmother, but that's beside the point. My grandfather was a billionaire. I poisoned him. Guess what? I'm not getting a dime if everything was left to me, and I'm the only sole heir. That's how the rights of the country works. I wouldn't get a dime. I would just go to prison. And it would go to like some third cousin twice removed or something, or just go to the state. So Evans' character knew that, and he wanted to make it look like the nurse killed him out of stupidity. Like, it wasn't a thing on purpose. It was just, oh, he killed her on stupidity. But the nurse was such a good nurse that she could tell the difference. Even though doctors, because it's a popular thing in like medical shows and that kind of stuff where doctors and nurses give people, or firefighters, paramedics, they give people the wrong dosage because the bottles look the same and the vials look the same and everything. But this girl is such a good nurse that she knows without even needing to read the label what they look like. But yet there are trained doctors who don't know that kind of stuff. And she's just a nurse. So, yeah. Bullshit! Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. The only reason the movie gets a C minus is just because of Chris Evans' performance. I don't even like him as an actor. But he did a great performance in this movie. Bond sucked. His accent was stupid. He should have just kept his British one. The whole thing about calling the nurse lady Watson was stupid to me. Nothing about this film except for Evans' performance was rewatchable. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.